Hey, what's up, guys? Damian Alexander here. So, just want to do a quick video on a tip. What do you do when you meet a seller and the seller asks you, "Great, what do you guys do with the properties? What do you guys do?" So, here's what you want to tell them. We actually have so many different ways we answer this question now to make it actually more authentic. First off, we tell them, well, Mr. and Mrs. Seller, we actually do one or two things with the property. Obviously, depends on the situation, the numbers, the location, where we think we can be at on the purchase. But we buy properties for one or two reasons majority of the time. One, we'll buy a property. Our goal is to make it the nicest property in the area. Um, Gut it out, do a full rehab on the property. And typically we can list it back on the market, sell it. We try not to be the highest priced property because a lot of times those properties can sit on the market for 4 to 6 months. So if we can be the nicest property and then price it a little bit lower than the highest properties, we tend to be able to sell our properties within a month. So that's one thing we do, like to basically fix and flip. The other reason we may buy a property is to simply buy it, add some value to it, make some minor rehabs to it to increase the value of the property, so we can maybe increase the rents if the rents are a little low at the time. And then obviously we'll add that property to our portfolio. We can also do the same thing and then put tenants in place for properties. And then we can sell those properties to some of our investors that we do work with, sell it as a turnkey rental. So we do a number of things with a property, just always depends. When you typically say this, guys, owners will typically say, "Oh, okay, great." If you're talking to an investor that's selling the property, they'll definitely understand this as well. Here's what I haven't heard this a lot. Here's what I actually tell homeowners when I know for a fact I'm gonna let them know in a way that I'm just gonna wholesale the property. And it's just happened, I'm just leaving an appointment and the guy said, "Well, what do you guys do?" I'm looking to get into real estate myself. I said, "Well, man," they said, "Do you guys buy the properties? What do you guys do with these properties?" I said, "Well, yes, we buy and hold. We're looking to buy properties, but to be honest, because of the amount of marketing we do and because we're always looking to buy properties, we actually get people that call us with properties sometimes that don't fit what we're looking to purchase at the time. And instead of us just telling the homeowners when we meet them, 'Thank you, we're not interested in your property, have a nice day,' we try to say, okay, well, we also know other investors that buy property as well. So because we get so many people reaching out to us to buy their home and we can't buy them all, we will try to at least see where the homeowner is on price, see if we can get them what they want. And then we will tell you that, hey, we may have other investors that can help you and get you at your price. Obviously, we can't legally talk to them unless we go under agreement. So we'll agree on your price, and then we will just actually go and talk to our investors that we pretty much know 90% of the time they will take our word and they may be interested in purchasing the property. Granted, they may want to see the property, walk it, which we understand, but what it does for you, Mrs. or Mr. Seller, is instead of us meeting and turning our back on you, not helping or adding value to the community, we try to at least connect you with someone else that may be able to buy at the price you want. Guys, I say this, it makes it so much easier if I have to call them, if we go under agreement and say, "Hey, I have a property, but I have someone that needs to get in and look at it. Hey, I have some investors that want to look at the property. Hey, I have some private money guys that want to look at the property. Hey, I have some private money women that want to look at the property." It makes the conversations a lot easier when you're wholesaling a deal. That's actually what we use 90% of the time because it's actually transparent and it's open. We may not be your buyer. We're not your buyer, but we may know somebody that may be interested in buying. So if we can get you your price, at least we have it in writing that if they even want to entertain working with you or buying your home, they have to meet this price. So this is what we do in our business. It works great. It makes life easier. It's what I'm going to train my acquisition manager to do. And it should be great, guys. So hope this adds value to you guys. If this does, like and subscribe. Thank you, guys. I'll keep giving you content.